We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Mets. New York hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Stepping up to the plate, Barry Larkin. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Eric Davis, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Davis is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting third, the left fielder, George Foster.
In now for the Reds, George Foster. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Into the box, Tony Perez, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Anthony DeSclafani will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 6.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First pitch coming. Here it is. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
1 out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now another 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Picked up by Larkin. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Next for the Mets, Willie Mays, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Two and 2 the count. Now here's the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Mike Piazza would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still no score. At the plate, Johnny Bench. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Johnny Bench.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Nicholas Castellanos is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Castellanos stands at first with 1 out. Suarez left field and carrying well. And that is off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
To the plate now, Mike Moustakas. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Mays. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0 balls, 1 strike.
The 0-1 offering. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Reds 1 and the Mets nothing. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Mike Piazza. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to third. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Stepping in, Pete Alonso. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Now the 2-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Three and one.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
To short, hit hard. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now. Swing and a liner. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. It remains 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth a power-speed combination. Barry Larkin. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as we take a look at the Reds leaders in that category, you can see his name tops the chart. At the plate now, Eric Davis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So he used the slide step that time, but it didn't make a difference.
Yeah, you can't blame the pitcher on that one. He did all he could do. That was just an impressive show of speed.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
That's the ball.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Mays waits on it. He's got it 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter, the left fielder, George Foster.
Ready now for Cincinnati, George Foster. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
This is line to left. Cespedes will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Tony Perez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1 ball, no strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Two balls and no strikes.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
2-1, here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. J.D. Davis the next to bat. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. Ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-0. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
The 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball. 1-1.
High in the air out to center field. Davis will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Steven.
So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third, and the pitcher steps in next. It'll be Steven Matz. Here's the first pitch to him. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1. And he pulls this one back in time. 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Ready for another chance? Ahmed Rosario, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Two out here and a runner at second. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Back up the middle. Moustakas has it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Digging in now, Johnny Bench. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. High chopper to third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And that misses 2-2. Now here it comes.
No, that missed.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Nick Castellanos now. A ball and no strikes. A base hit in his first trip.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Digging in, Eugenio Suarez, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
1 strike.
Drives it the other way to deep right. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up, 2-0 Cincinnati. Into the box, Jeff McNeil. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Up next to the net, the center fielder, Willie May.
Coming to the plate now, Willie Mays. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Catcher,
Next up for New York, Mike Piazza comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-0.
Cut.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here's the pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Anthony DeSclafani.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Here.
And now a pitch on the way. That's popped up. McNeil has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Digging in once again, Barry Larkin. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Weak roller right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batter, number 44.
Standing in, Eric Davis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Go. 1-1. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes is after it, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall, and the runner is in from second. Foster takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he's safe at the plate, and they lead now by 4.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that, and everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
In now, Tony Perez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0.
Ball out.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 2-0 on the way.
3 balls, no strike.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that's finally over for a strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. David Peterson takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 77, David Peterson.
Johnny Bench will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it. A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. On the ground to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Mets nothing. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Leading off for the Reds, the right fielder, number 2, Nick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
The 2-2.
Full count.
Eugenio Suarez waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first.
Foul.
Just foul. Another payoff pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Ready for another shot now. Eugenio Suarez. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
That last at bat when he went deep, that wasn't that bad of a pitch. It was a changeup away off the plate that he went out and got. That tells me that this guy's got some pretty good plate coverage on that ball that's outside.
0-1 count and the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Cespedes is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for Cincinnati. They lead it 4-0. Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Davis is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, David Peterson.
Keith Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Mets, number 17, Keith Hernandez.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed.
To the plate now, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A bouncer to the left side. To second for 1, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They practice plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
So striding in, Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball.
And that misses inside. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
This is pulled into right. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Mets leave 1. They're down 4-0. Seth Lugo will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Barry Larkin is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First offering on its way.
Back one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a triple, his third hit of the night.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because
Now
he
back,
has the play right in
number
front of him, so he
44.
doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Stepping in now, Eric Davis. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he is in there. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
The batter, the left fielder, George Foster.
Digging in and looking for more, George Foster. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball one.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 2-0. Wood.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the stretch. Fouled off. One out and a runner on third. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row, loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Another try at 2-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Into the box now, Tony Perez. And their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Runners are at first and third, one away. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Coming to the plate now, Johnny Bench. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
The 1-0.
Ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Reds 5 and the Mets nothing. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Willie Mays.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Here's Foster backing up on it, and that one is gone. It's a solo shot for the say-hey kid Willie Mays. Number 10 for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
So now to the plate, Mike Piazza. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And a swing and a miss by Piazza, and he's a strikeout victim here.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
In now, Michael Conforto. Hit hard up the middle. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Into the box, J.D. Davis. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded by Moustakas. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Reds 5 and the Mets 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Edwin Diaz is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jake Marisnick will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hole in the order here on that double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. A runner at second, nobody out. And it's fouled away. Diaz is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Anthony DiStefano.
So here now is the pitcher, number 28. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. He's set, and the pitch. The 0-1 pitch.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that's going to land foul. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Reds leave one. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For Cincinnati, number 46, Pedro Strop.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
The right fielder, number 16.
Here's Jake Marisnick as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Nope. 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Michael Lorenzen answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Michael Lorenzen.
Jeff McNeil will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only one out. Has a look, now the pitch. 0-1 the count. So far on the year, McNeil has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Mets strand one. They're down 5-1. Dylan Betances enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now to the plate, Barry Larkin, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
Barry Larkin.
First delivery to him on the way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
One and one to the Reds leadoff man.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And the pitch on 2-1.
Ball, low.
Eric Davis is on deck. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, number 44.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Davis, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate, George Foster. And that misses ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now the 2-0 home.
3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
1 out and a runner on second base. 3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
You got a full count.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Now in the box, Johnny Bench. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. They're up 5-1. Jesse Biddle will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 80, Jesse Biddle.
Stepping into the box, Willie Mays. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Here comes the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. The 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Piazza.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now back, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Ready once again, Pete Alonso. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the stretch.
Ball.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
And he fouls this one off. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Popped him up. Makes the catch, and the Reds have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Cincinnati took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Anthony DeSclafani earns win number 4 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Mets, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.